Landmines and jellyfish. Welcome back to Knives, I guess, and it'd be a real dick move if I just farted and walked away, wouldn't it? Yeah, but do me a favor and hit that like button. Your toilet's gonna flush weird for the next couple of days, and we just got a Spyderco Sage 5. We are carrying it, but let's take a look at what we're holding, because it'll bother you if I don't, and you know I love you. So, first things first, and most importantly, the wire pocket clip is tip up, which is the Lord's carry. We have got the plastic Spyderco scales. We have got a thumb hole. Let's flick the hole. We got right about 3 inches of Rex 121 steel, and we got the compression lock. So, there's a little bit of lore behind this. This was one that the guys on the live stream wanted to try to push to save up for over the course of a month a while back, and we didn't quite reach it. So I threw it on the back burner, and every time I went back to look, it was sold out. However, one of our regular live stream viewers decided to send this to an intermediary who then sent it to me. You can expose yourself in the comments if you want, or I'm just going to leave you private. That's up to you. But you guys got this just because you wanted to see me suffer. All right, I had this in hand specifically for the Cardboard Slayer session that's going to come with this, which, keep an eye out, between April 5th and April 10th or 11th. I'm going to be doing some marathon live streams, both to help entertain you guys, to learn about stuff like this, and to raise funds for Blade Show. But, you know, the reason we do Cardboard Slayer is to learn about stuff like this. So, this thing has got the Rex 121 steel on it, and that stuff, according to KO Knives, when he was handling this thing before he sent it to me, he said this thing is at 70 HRC. 70. All right, so if you're not familiar, like 62, 63 HRC is pretty dang high. 70 is absolutely bonkers. I got a feeling that Cardboard Slayer session is going to last forever. We may have to break it up into 2 marathon live streams. I don't know yet, but I am very, very interested in finding out. You know, and the compression lock, I like the idea behind the compression lock, but I'm going to have to spend some time getting used to it, because I am used to a one-handed close that, you know, like I keep having to put my hands in positions I'm not used to close this. I'm not used to holding it like this to close something, so I've got to get used to that. But I like the idea. You know, I like the idea behind the compression lock. I like having a new lock to fidget with, and this thing does fidget very, very well. It's on, I believe, it's on washers, if what I guess is right. I think we got bronze washers in here to, you know, keep it more durable and less prone to getting clogged up with junk, which I prefer bearings, but I think with this and how I got to hold it to close the compression lock, bearings would work against me very, very hard. You know, I'm genuinely impressed with this thing, and this is the first nice Spyderco that I've had. You know, I've got that Spyderco Tenacious, and don't get me wrong, the Tenacious is a well-built knife for what it is, but it's $60 for 8CR13. Now, for a mere 5 times the cost, this is $300. For a mere 5 times the cost, you can get Rex 121. And normally, under normal circumstances, I would never accept a gift this over the top, especially from someone that I don't even know in real life. However, the guy that decided to donate this to the channel sent it through the intermediary, who then sent it to me, and I didn't really find out what was happening with that until it was too late. So I'm kind of stuck for this, and I owe you guys a live stream with it, but we are going to be carrying this thing before I thrash it on the live stream, just because it's how we do. I like carrying something and giving you feedback on day-to-day life with it before we do the edge retention testing. You know, that's kind of become my protocol, and it upsets me when I don't get to do it. Now, the one thing that I find very interesting about this, and this is, again, a point that Alex over at Outdoors 55 articulated better than I can, is there is no way this is going to impress guys that aren't seriously into knives. Like, you got to be a long way out in the weeds before this is impressive. Nobody that's not into the hobby, nobody that, nobody that doesn't really care that much about blade steels or doesn't know that much about blade steels is going to be impressed by this whatsoever. It looks very, very boring. You know, the only time, you hit the point where it doesn't look boring, again, when you're into knives and you have some understanding of how crazy the steel is. You know, the HRC on this is high enough that you can saw on glass with it. I've seen it done. You can saw on glass with this thing, and it'll still hold its edge. Like, that is absolutely ridiculous. And this thing, it has been used on the thumb ramp here to scrape off some glass. Let's see. I'm going to try to get this visible, if at all possible. But like, I've got some noticeable scratches running down the spine here. There's a big scratch right here, just off of the thumb ramp on this. Like, it'll scrape steel, no problem. Let's take a look at our edge real quick, because the edge, pretty good for a factory edge. It's right in line with a lot of other factory edges we gotten over the last little while. Like, it's very much in line with a lot of factory edges we've gotten. And of course, we'll break out the edge sharpness tester to show you guys what it's all about. And of course, the edge sharpness tester, also provided by you guys through your channel memberships, your super chat donations, what have you. So thank you for that. Like, I'm becoming more and more immensely grateful with the stuff you guys are willing to do to help support this small, humble channel. You know, it's setting off the imposter syndrome pretty bad. Am I even good enough to have imposter syndrome? Like, it's really appreciated, but I'm also the kind of guy that has a hard time receiving gifts, so like, it's a weird mix of emotions. But how this works is it measures the number of grams of force it takes to cut through the wire on this calibrated test clip, and it'll give you a ballpark idea of how sharp something is. You know, these things can be a little bit wonky, and there's a lot of distrust for these things just because, you know, the numbers can change when you use them, but it gives you a ballpark idea of what's going on there, and it's a way to quantify something that's otherwise very hard to quantify on camera. So, let's fire this thing up. Everybody stand back. All right, it's safe. Come close. Come close. So we got a 175. That 175 is very much in line with the test, the number that I pulled on it whenever I got it out of the box to take my first look at it. I did that video, but I hated that take, so we scrubbed it. But you know, this is going to be a fun carry. We're going to get our full week out of this. I'm going to extract as much joy as possible. And then I am going to suffer so much when we do the live stream. So you guys, please join me. Join me the week of April 5th, I believe, through the 10th. It might be the 5th through the 11th, actually, because I got some time off lined up. And we're doing several marathon live streams. Like I said, I want to entertain you guys. I want to learn about some super steels. We got this Rex 121. We got some more Magna Cut that's supposed to be higher HRC than the Deca. We got S90V. And we've got, let's see, Rex 121, S90V, Magna Cut. And there's something I'm forgetting about. I'm completely forgetting about, and that's okay. We'll get to it when we get to it. But, you know, I wanted to show you guys this thing. This is what we're going to be carrying. Can't really think of a lot else to say that I haven't said already. So, all that being said, thanks for my crap. Seriously, thank you. I can't thank you enough. I really can't. But, yeah. Comments. I love some feedback. Let me know what you think about this thing. Let's say a huge thanks for such a ridiculous gift. Oh my God, I am still blown away. Subscribers, you guys are awesome. Y'all keep coming in. I appreciate you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please do. We got our live streams, regular videos. There's plenty of activities. As always, I'm going to link off to Cutting Lacey EDC's Diamond Emulsion if you want to step your stropping game up, make it easier to get your knife sharp, and make it easier to keep it sharp. Not an affiliate link. I don't make any money off it. I am just supporting a friend of the channel and a small business. So, all that being said, y'all have a nice day.